welcome back to the channel, and an early morning one as we try to kick through these World Cup playthroughs. Now we're going to play whodatmatt's Commencement Bay. I'm going to go, let's go medium winds, seems to be a good moment. Fairways are extremely firm. Again, that you just got to be really careful with that. That firmness is super hard, so hopefully there's a lot of width. Green's very firm. I would kind of attempt to flip those around. And we'll go northeast. Hard to judge before we play it though. So this one, based by the looks of it on Chambers Bay, which is one of the few US Opens that I've really enjoyed watching, and kind of wish they went back there. It was a lot of fun. That's based, I think, near Washington. I'm not totally certain. Anyway, let's zoom up and see what we have. Good morning, map. Yeah, Chambers it is. Not many trees. Lots of these cool waste bunkers. Well, not waste bunkers, just, yeah, quarry-like stuff. I like these a lot. That's the thing, it can justify some very odd fairway shapes. Hopefully we have some nice, yeah, bits of land movement too. That's a very cool waste bunker. Yeah, nice. I mean, Chambers, when I think of Chambers, I kind of think big and bold, but also like playful and has a lot of fun stuff. So hopefully we get that. Oh, we've got a train. Lovely. Hey, that's really well done. Jeez. Oh, right, it's an actual single asset. I thought we put that together for a second. Morning, Matty. Yeah, we're going to try and kick through as many of these as we can do. And then I presume... Ooh, that's a nice par 5 with OB presumably right. Ooh. And a whole world of grass. I'm in Swiss, so a lot of this is hand planted as well. I like that he hasn't gone too dense with the grass. It's like there's a lot, but it's not. Okay, it's pretty dense. But like he's not tried to cover every little bit of ground, which would have been foolhardy. Bunkering looks good. Okay, and then we have a clubhouse up here. Hudat is really known for his clubhouses. Yeah, that one's no exception. Very nicely done. Probably wants a few more patio tables, really, given the size of the thing, but I think we can let them off. Lovely. Okay, let's go find our dude. There he is. Yeah, love this backdrop. One thing, I know this is annoying, but the trees floating in the water, we can get around by just having the sand go all the way out there. I know it's not ideal, but that does stand out. Okay, 11-mile-an-hour wind. Ooh, okay. We have a pin. I don't feel comfortable hitting driver in that wind. So we'll just miss the fairway with a 3-wood instead. I want to land it short. Assume that will do it. Uh-oh. Don't go right of the mounds. No. Could have been good. It's all world to lay up short of. I really like that pin. And well done for making an uncluttered first green. No bunkers. Doesn't need them. Also didn't bother with cameras. Good to get us out to the coast. Well, the coastal views pretty early on as well. So that's holes 1 and 2 that have both had those. Oh. Yeah. I didn't back myself to carry that. We'll just go out this way and hopefully not miss another fairway. Okay, light rough's manageable. Ooh, it's a lovely look. Really like this bunker. And it looks like you can feed the ball in from quite a long distance. That's the first half decent shot we've hit. And where we've aimed it. And feeds around a little bit. Nice. Oh, Group C has been horrible. There's loads of good courses. Yeah, simple green, got one big prevailing concept. Works really well. Hit the slope. Not my best. I don't know if I'd have even bothered with the grass being green around here. I know we're trying to not have the same colours everywhere. I just think this orangey fescue colour is what I think of with chambers. If you were having greens, I'd have small patches of them. I think this can go just there. Lovely par 3. This is not an easy course, which is, I guess, kind of makes sense with chambers, given that it hosted US Open and all that. Ooh. Right. Okay, we don't go that way. That's a nice tee shot for a change. I guess you do open the angle up a little bit more the more you take on that railway line. But I think this is one where I would have lessened the severity of the carry over this bunker and kind of made the green a bit more accessible from this side. I kind of feel like it doesn't really matter whether I go left or right here. I'm going to be faced with a shot over this bunker regardless. Whereas it would be quite nice to feel like you had to take on that, maybe a bit more. Be the club. Now grab. Ugh. Yeah, I feel like this is going on plats maybe, and that feels like exactly the right place for it. Oh, what a putt. Hey. Yeah, that deserves another play. Fun. Okay, we get to 1 under finally. See if we can make it last. Okay, par 5. Bastard of a green. I'd be tempted to make this a little more friendly. Just a 3-wood zone. I always feel like you're going to get more people to lay up if you make 3-wood actually quite an enticing play. Whereas otherwise everyone will just do that, regardless. Although, it does leave you with this conundrum as to whether you go for it, which is probably more what you wanted. I like the change to a small green that's perched up. Yeah, let's just end up left of the green, I think. Oh no. Get in the bunker. That's okay. I know this is a pain, but some of the floating grass you can deal with. Just think the stuff is just such a pain. But the stuff on the closest to the player, I think it is worth stinking. No, don't go over. This is pretty ugly. Oh, and then the putt doesn't move. Well, that's a fully deserved bogey after the approach shot. Yeah, following that up with a low-lying ground game approach shot. The golf has been really good. I'm pretty happy with that. Don't kick right. Oh, it's way short and kicks right. That's, again, tricky pin to get to. But by no means impossible. Take the par and run. Yeah, I feel like I'm doing very well if I can finish under par here. I think planting wise, it's an environment that exists. I would have tried to put in some splashes of colour. So, like, short right of the tee here, could you have a couple of bushes or like some more of the coloured flowers? I think that would make a difference. I do vaguely remember this, the hole that inspired this on Chambers. At 10, maybe a 12, somewhere early on the back nine. I'm going to try and bounce down the other side. Yep, I think I'm okay with that. Near impossible angle to this pin. Should have laid way back, but feel more comfortable hitting a shorter shot. Hey, let me hole up. One hole. Loads of ways you could play that. I just felt like going over the back would have been death. So as long as we didn't do that, everything was okay. Ooh. I was going to say a short par 3, and then it kind of is and kind of isn't. Playing super short. Okay, down 80 means we're taking off what? By 3? So almost 30 yards. What, 27? With a bit of wind. And the flag is at 190, playing what, 157 maybe? That feels way too short. But trust it. Oh, very fun shot. That's scary. Again, really like. That's going to miss right. Didn't make myself hit it far enough right. Far enough left even. Oh, early. Okay, so we've done this one time to the other side. Now going around the other way. Oh, I never had enough to carry that. Ooh. That's a big bunker. Up 35, so it's up 9, 10 more. I know. Oh, what a shot that is. Pays it off as well. Delighted with that. Right, strong front nine. I'm kind of hoping we get a bit more funky with some of the dunes on the back nine and do some other interesting stuff. Okay, yeah, this one chokes way down at driver distance. But you want to be down there because of that pin. As long as we go right, we're okay. We went left. Well, let's experience it. Okay. Yeah, he does some awesome stuff. Not the worst. Oh, found the green. Really not the worst. Just trickle it on down, hopefully hold a second. Or genuinely thought that was in. It was a good effort. A little tickle down the hill. Yeah, there are some areas where you can see the autogen didn't quite do him any favours. It's unfortunate. Love the mound in front. And that's a pure reaction to the last tee shot. We'll get away with it. 183, down 17. Yeah, as long as we carry, I think we're okay. Wind should push it a little. We'll do nicely. Ah, just terrible pull at the bottom. Yes. This is the sort of thing we needed to do. Good man. Something slightly silly. Oof. I know you do. It feels good. Yeah, because you have these big dunes and doing something interesting with them. It would have been a missed opportunity if we hadn't. Good too. Yeah, I like this one as well. We haven't pinched bunkers in front. Surfacing is not as neat as it could be over here. That's okay. Not a big issue. It's a shame because you've been so neat around this side. And maybe, is it to roll balls into the bunker? No, I don't think so. Okay. Suggesting a 4-iron. Tempting, isn't it? I know it's not the play, but I feel like I don't mind being too far down there on the left. Maybe not with that stance. Just threw it right. That works nicely. Still 3 under. Amazing. Do you not feel I'm playing well enough to deserve that? Definitely not driving well enough. I like that we're blind behind this for this pin because I should have hit a better shot. Layup options are kind of limited here. Oh, of course that one we pull. That's below the hole is no bad thing. Yeah, might have liked a little bit more of a place to lay up, but I don't know if I needed it. I'll think on that one. I guess the surfacing stuff is intentional given how this one happened. Do nicely. Down 40. Back to maths again. What are we on? 140, playing 125 with wind. 135 should be fine. I think with your big elevation change, maybe it would have been good to do it not both on par threes. From where you pulled that trick once, I don't know if you need to do it twice for the exact same shot. Like both par threes are really good though. A lot of par threes on this course. Okay, now we're going down the railway line slash big bunker. In. I like the wind coming off the right. Helps us. Okay, definite 3-shotter. I'll be as far right as I can, but that brings this all into play. And we'll go left. Oh no, some nice ground movement to roll the ball back round. Hit it straight. Just come back in. Nice. I think with that one, you could have even pushed us further towards the outbounds and choked down the fairway a touch more. Or just cambered it a little bit more. All right. Last par 3. I think this is probably the weakest of the bunch. I'll go a little. Oh, it did. Not a bad hole. Just I think when you're using 6 par 3s, I think you are 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you probably want a few more to stack. Like this, the last two have felt like things we've kind of done before. Okay, I can probably carry that. Or maybe not that way. Oh, I got very lucky. Utterly undeserved. Oh, and that is a green. So what? We've got a pin here. One of those two spots. We can go here, maybe back here. There's a lot going on there. I was assuming the slope would do more. I guess I did yank it way left at the top. And come back. I will do. Oh, well, 6 under on what felt like a very difficult course, I will take. There we have it. I really enjoyed that. I think there is so much fun about that in terms of it is challenging. I don't think it's necessarily a plat course, but I can see how with wind you could make it as such. There's a lot of fun. I thought like the 6 par 3s was a challenge for sure. I really enjoyed where you started using the dunes a bit more. So 12 was a good one. I kind of would have liked a bit more of that. The same with the short 4, is it 7? Where we played over one was really cool. Yeah, I think you could have done that maybe a little bit more. Just what else would I add? Environment again. I think just splashes of color might help a little bit, and just varying that planting where you can do. And then anything else? That's about it. It's a really good course. I just wonder whether whole design's got a little samey in parts. Like there's this big, so we have the big chasm bunker on the left, then on the right. I think what was it, 10 and 11 kind of did the same thing with the big drop off down the left. I think maybe that will be the thing that holds it back a touch if anything does. But it's a really good entry into, yeah, a